Hello and welcome here to Penrith Park, Pepper Stadium, the home of the mighty Penrith Panthers, where tonight they look to find their way into the top 8 against a very dominant the Dolphins side. All the way from in Queensland, they have come down tonight and they're looking to secure their spot for the finals in that top 4. Now the Penrith Panthers, they need a win here to challenge the likes of the West Tigers and the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. And that is going to be a very big game. If they have a loss here, I believe that is just about it, considering the Sharks and the Tigers play each other next week. So this is a very important game indeed. I'm your Commissioner Will K, joined by the only one and only Ted McDonald. Ted, how are we feeling for this one?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty ramped up for this one. Here at Pepper Stadium, the Penrith supporters are here, loud and proud, but there are a few Redcliffe supporters in the stands, so I believe the crowd will be loud and active tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they will be, as Allison pushing forward in the first contact, and some good forward packs amongst these two teams. They have been very good throughout this season. For the Panthers tonight, one to note is Lachlan Sinclair taking on Chris Lord. Sinclair, a bit unfamiliar with that with that lock position. Played most of his career at prop. Lord, he has spent, well, he's won multiple MVP awards at lock. It's going to be a bit of a mismatch, but Lachlan Sinclair, I think that he'll be able to hold his own tonight. As Cummins now goes right, the Panthers off to a good start here. Jackson Allison, who'll be in a supporting role tonight, as that'll be the 5th and last. The Panthers play the ball. Going out to the right, it's Rakamanu putting the kick in over the top. Goes down to the wing of Logan Seymour, who last I heard was shopping on the market for a fullback spot. Ted, how do we feel about that? Do we think that Logan Seymour, his time, very short time on the wing here at the Dolphins, has he earned that fullback spot somewhere else?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see him playing fullback. I want to see more from him tonight on the wing, just to get into my own head that if he will be a good fullback or not. I could see him trialing up fullback at any time, but seeing him on the wing tonight will be just, if he plays well, then I think he'll deserve it, but he'll just have to see what happens.
Absolutely. As Lord puts the kick in over the 40. And it's going to be Maiava on the kick return, stepping around Snicko Balbroa, and brought down just short of the halfway. As now they go first, out to the right. Sinclair taking a hit up, fending off Yegor. And he's able to be brought down, but that's a great run there from Lachlan Sinclair, making an impact early like I thought he would. As Allison now pushing forward, almost at the 30-metre mark. As that's the third tackle, the Panthers, they go. Rakamanu, inside ball there, John by Maiava on the inside. He can't get away from Tyler Almatangi, the league's best fullback at the moment. As that's the 4th. Penrith out to the left again, Irwin. Short ball there to him. As he runs forward, but Snicko Balbroa bringing him down. As now they go. Irwin playing the ball out to the right. Now goes Jermaine Noli. Puts it along the ground. That's a beautiful kick. And it's Lecky Tua. The Hawk has swooped in here. And the Penrith Panthers are the first to score 5 minutes in.
Yeah, good try there from Lecky Tua. Just saw the grubber coming through and just bounced on it, scoring the try 5 minutes in. They've been having a few good sets and just look to have scored first. And the crowd here at Pepper Stadium have risen for Lecky Tua.
Yeah, very happy days here in Penrith. And that is a great try there for Lecky Tua. Dom Shamananoli has been on his game the last couple of weeks. And it's good to see that continue. The Dolphins, first you can see, they won't be happy knowing Snicko Balbroa. He'll be hard on his team after that one. It was a very easy possession. Some good runs there from John Boy Maiava and Lachlan Sinclair, lending them down the field. The Dolphins, they're definitely going to muscle up in defense here. So no such soft points, shall we say, will be anywhere near as present in the rest of the game here. The Dolphins, they will be kicking back.
Yeah, the Dolphins will they'll need to be putting in the hard work on defense, just leaving Penrith in their own territory and just pushing them back and back. And they've just got to pick up their offensive game and try to break the line.
Yeah, as Allison taking the first run now, down on the 20. They go to the left, now to Lonnie Lawrence. Lawrence through the line. Goes out to the left. And now Shaq down, no, brought down. They go to the right. Henrik Lind. Bit of an awkward catch there. Service, bit shocking. There they go. Stramantinoli. Fourth tackle. Panthers, after points, they're going to go for an early kick here. Sinclair putting the kick in. It's not a bad strike off the boot from the lock, but the bounce favours Almatungi as he winds it around, brought down by Tavita Vavali and Gawa, and a good kick there from the Panthers. Like I said, the Dolphins muscling up through the defence there, Ted. So now it's going to be Chris Lord actually going through the line. Big run there from him. And that's the Dolphins' second tackle on the halfway. They go out to the right. O'Shea Ole. Brought down.
Yeah, as I said, they're going to have to keep working in the defense, try to leave them in their own territory as they did in that last set. And now this set, they're just pushing through and getting around to where that kick was placed, maybe a bit closer to the line. Last tackle here, so hopefully they can put something attacking through and try to come up with points.
Snow just putting the kick along the ground, stopped by Raikamanu just with his boot, and that'll be the first. Raikamanu, who's been having a good stint at halfback the last few rounds. And been very impressive in the 7 jersey. Another good play from him there. Sinclair. Truman back in the tackle. Snicker Balbroa and Chris Law joining. Ruru Kameno. Brought down. Third tackle as the Panthers struggling for meters. They need a line break with Callum Irwin. Can't give them one. Just at the 30 now. The Dolphins still very stalwart in their approach to this defense. As they go long ball out, it's going to be intercepted by Ole. Ole gets smashed though. It's Jackson Allison under the ribs, and the ball comes loose. The Panthers saved by Jackson Allison there, and Jacko just absolutely whacks the halfback of the Dolphins. They get the ball back, and not an issue at the moment. Still second tackle, struggling to get the momentum up. The crowd not really getting behind the Panthers at the moment, as they're averaging about 6 meters a run. Third tackle. Going out to the right. Now it goes. Stramantinoli. Good pass there to Lecky Tua, but met well by the defense. Yigo Maikaze bringing him down. Fourth, as the Panthers lurking. They need something big as Lachlan Sinclair. He can't provide. And unable to get into the red zone. Just past the 40 is where Sinclair will play the ball. Good defensive set there. Well, basically 2 defensive sets from the Dolphins. As they go. Stramantinoli puts the kick in over the top. Chapman brings it down, and he's going to be able to step one. Chapman now looking very dangerous on the kick return, but brought down by John Boy Mayava. And the Dolphins, they have really been able to do some good defense at the moment, Ted.
Yeah, after that Penrith try, the Dolphins are just going fully on the defense, just pushing Penrith backwards, and their attack is just going forwards. So good signs from Redcliffe after the try.
Yeah, really, really bouncing back here, the Dolphins, as that's going to be the 5th and last. As they go out to the left, it's going to be a cut up pass to Hugh Snells. He puts the kick in down to the corner. Tavita Vavali and Gawa, where does he go? He steps Cooper Speedman. Gets rid of him for good as he's brought down, though, by Tyler Amatungi and Yigo Maikaze, and some good kick returns from both teams here. As they go Raikamanu now. And there they go, second tackle. Sinclair. Long ball out to Dominic Stramantinoli there. But he is brought down by Lachlan Cox, ready in defense as always. So go to the right. Raikamanu spreads it to Kamene. He tries to put the footwork on. The Panthers spreading the ball now, but still unable to find the meters that they desire. As Sinclair just takes the hit up through the middle. And that'll be the 5th and last. Penrith put the ball away to Callum Irwin. I don't think it was intended for him. And that's a shocker on the last. Handover. 25 meters out down the middle of the field. That is not where you want to be handing over the ball. Penrith just looking a bit lost out there.
Yeah, for sure. Penrith on that set, they were very noticeable as you mentioned it, and I was thinking about it myself. Just kept spreading the ball from left to right, left to right. Yeah, keep spreading it. But yeah, Dolphins just brought into touch, unfortunately, so Penrith will regain the ball.
Hugh Snow trying to play down the sideline there, and it was good run there, but he must have just put a hand out. Oh, I think it's actually his head, rather. And only a little bit out of touch. John Mayava making sure he didn't give away a penalty, quickly releasing him. And they'll get the ball. That's a bit disappointing there from the Dolphins, and they won't be pleased with that one. As the Panthers go to the right. Now, John Boy Mayava goes to Tavita Vivali and Gawa. So that'll be the second tackle. The Panthers, they go out to the left. Now it goes Lecky Tua. Pushing forward here. As that'll be the third. Spreading it. Goes to Jackson Allison. Allison looking to veer forward. Can't get away from Wells. Fourth tackle now. Almost at the red zone, the Penrith Panthers. They could get a good run here from one of the forwards, and it's going to be Callum Irwin. He'll get a very good run. Ball away. Hits a Dolphin. Zero tackle here for the Panthers as they knock on the door. Stramananoli brought down. Only inches short now, Penrith. They got options down the left side. They'll use it. Ball goes out to... Oh, it's Ben Cummins in the corner. A great try from Penrith. And they're going to put it upstairs, actually, but I think I've got no doubt that Ben Cummins has scored this try to put the Panthers 2 tries ahead.
Yeah, Ben Cummins with an easy try there. I don't know why they are checking it, but they're probably just doing it to be safe. The green light shows, pretty obvious that was a try. And the crowd here in Penrith are just, have just rose to the fact that they are leading 10-0 and hopefully soon to be leading 12-0.
Yeah, it's the Penrith crowd just very happy with this one here. And Jumbo with a hard kick. Much harder than his miss. I don't know if you saw that one from last week, Ted, but he missed from right in front. Literally a little bit towards the left post, but he's missed it. Fair dinkum out to the right. So he's got that one from far out wide. Obviously been doing some practice at training. And, Penrith 12-0. I don't think many people saw this one coming.
Yeah, no, Redcliffe just, they've had good signs here and there, but they've just screwed up when times matter the most. It is only 18 minutes in, and the subs will be rolling on in a minute, but Redcliffe will have to start putting on some harder defense, as we just saw that big hit on Lawrence, and yeah, just start putting in more work.
Yeah, big hit there from Snicko Balbroa on Lonnie Lawrence. And he does bring the boom, big Snicko Balbroa. So at times, he is a man that you don't want to be running at. And usually if he tells you that he's going to hit you, and you play him that week, he will hit you. He will hit you very hard. It's Tala Amatangi on the kick return. What can he spark up? They're one of the best in the competition this season. Especially in recent weeks. He's ran hundreds of meters in the last 4 weeks. So he's been an absolute freak. It's Hugh Snow. He's given a bad ball. He gets to the line, gives it to Yegor. That's a selfless move. Perhaps a silly one as well, as that's the third tackle. Subs coming on momentarily. They go to Almatungi. He steps. Almatungi now. He's going through the line. As that'll be the fourth. The Dolphins just on the front foot here. They go out to the right. No, it's going to be Kieran Wells. He just darts from dummy half. Jackson Chapman coming in. He'll be the acting half here. Almatungi, he is set up. Hugh Snow on the right. This may be a tap back play, as it's going to be a very high kick, but who's going to be there for it? Oh, it's going to be picked up and put down. Segarini, his first touch of the game, and it's a try scored.
Yeah, how fun would that be? Just topping off the bench, going straight onto the field and scoring a try within seconds, I reckon. Yeah, just Segarini, number 15, going on, letting it bounce, and just scores the try for the Redcliffe Dolphins to try to start something here.
Yeah, he couldn't have been on for over 30 seconds there. So literally come off the bench and probably just run directly to that ball there. Great run there. Great play there. It was a really good kick there from Hugh Snow. And he's just able to place that ball perfectly. Shaq the Unknown not really knowing what to do with the ball there. It was a bit of a wobbly one, a bit of a hard one. And he didn't attack it how he needed to. Chris Lord going for the catch just interfered enough. Without being an interference, but just able to contest it enough for Shakti to spill it, and Segarini coming through, getting the lollies. He'll be very happy with that, as the Dolphins only 6 points behind now. And obviously, early days, as Chris Lord would say, a whole lot more attack to go. Just looking at these sides, and it is an interesting matchup now for the next 20 or so minutes, as Rusty Shackelford and Justice Daly, the forward subs for the Penrith Panthers, taking on Segarini and Groove. But we're going to move on now, as the Panthers have picked off a pass here And they go to the left. Now Shackelford goes to Lonnie Lawrence, and he breaks a tackle the second rower, flicks it back for Sinclair. Good offload there from the vice-captain as he ends up basically on top of Lonnie Lawrence. They go to the right. Now it's Rakamani. Short ball there. Lecky Tua. He wants a second try tonight, but he can't get it as that's the third. The Panthers, 10 metres out. They want another try. They want to hit back as it's Shackelford pushing for the line. Brought down. A big set here as only a few metres out. They go to the right. It's Rakamanu driving for the line himself. He'll be put in his back though. And it's Justin Monkey's going to send this one upstairs. And I mean, I have no doubt that he's not gotten that ball down. So that'll be the red light. And one last play here for Penrith as we see what they can do. Playing the ball. From the 10, they go out to the left. Shremandanoli puts it up high. Charge down. It's going to be tackle 0. Not a bad place to be as it's Mayava through the line. Breaking a tackle. Drawn by Mayava. He may score, but no, he'll be put on his back. It's a great play there from Penrith. But held up is the call and a whole fresh set. This is danger signs for the Dolphins.
Yeah, Penrith just in the 10 metre line with a full set pretty much here. Going over once there, but just getting turned on his back. And now they've got a few more tackles to try to start something. Try to get something done.
So that's the third tackle. They go to the right. Oh, Sinclair looking to put it back on the inside. He can't quite do that. Fourth tackle now. Where do they go? They've got options. They go out to the left. It's a long pass. Lonnie Lawrence met by Lachlan Cox. Can someone join around the legs? No, they can't. Lonnie Lawrence too big, too strong. And he babies Lachlan Cox over the line. Ball planted there, no doubt about it. And the vice-captain scores one. As Penrith will reclaim their 10-point buffer. Probably a 12-point buffer. And that is a good sign for Penrith fans. 15 minutes left in the half, and they are comfortably in front now.
Yeah, good try by... Oh, no, you go.
No, you go.
Yeah, sorry, I was just getting something to eat there, but good try by Penrith there. Yeah, leading by 10 here. Yeah, now leading by 12. Redcliffe, they've just got to start something here to just start defending properly, pushing Penrith, as I've kept saying this afternoon. And I think it's time to get a little bit more experimental on the offense.
Yeah, they haven't had a whole lot of ball, to be fair, the Dolphins. They've been quite deprived of it, and I mean, to some extent, that is because of some of the errors. I mean, just in that set there, we saw that first set was off an intercept coming back from points, and then that second set was a charge down from Chris Lord that just fell in the hands of John Boy Mayala, giving them a fresh set. So they've been under all sorts of pressure. They haven't had much ball, and of course, possession wins games, so it will take some time and some effort to get into that groove, and it'll probably be a fresh reset at halftime, I dare say, for the Dolphins with their approach to this game.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just the coach will have a lot to say in the sheds at halftime, just telling them to keep Penrith back on defense and not letting them come up as much as they are.
Yeah, as Shremandanoli puts the kick in. Goes all the way down to Jackson Chapman. He steps. Jackson Chapman cutting on the inside. Mayava dives. Rusty Shackelford gets peeled away from. Oh, he's gapped him now. Through goes Chapman as he puts it down under the sticks. And that is a terrific runaway try from the Dolphins. Point to the spot, Monkey, and they're over again.
Jackson Chapman has to be the fastest man in the world after that one. Holy, at least at the end there, he had a bit of like a 10-meter gain. So, yeah, fast legs there, and gets the full field try pretty much to get Dolphins another try. And if he doesn't miss this one, to get them back and within a one score difference.
Yeah, and that is definitely what Kieran Wells has done, and he was definitely looking for. That's the Panthers. Only 6 points ahead now. John by Mayava just got a bit turned around by Jackson Chapman, and he has got quite a bit of speed. So to be fair to him, not an easy task tackling that man, but he just zoomed away downfield. As Mayava, he'll kick deep here. And the Dolphins. Oleg gives it to Segarini for the first hit up, and that's a big collision. Rusty Shackelford, props to him though. The big man trying to chase down Chapman, didn't give up all the way through it. Obviously all in vain, because he's got a whole lot of speed on him. But he tried his hard out. He was the closest player to him, and I think that was a bit of a shocking kick chase. For your prop to have to be the closest man, that is a very, very bad situation. As Chris Lord throws an intercept, it's Justice Daly picking off the ball, and Justice served as they go to the right. Now it's going to be John Boy Mayave. Oh, it's a foot race now. Almatungi, will he beat him? No, he won't. Almatungi able to come across the field enough to scare Mayava, and just takes the tackle instead of risking the possession. Oh, it's going to be picked off now. Yigal Maikazi. There's a bobble there, and Maikazi just pounced on it. And the Dolphins, long way to travel yet, but that's going to be 0 tackle. That won't hurt either. As the Dolphins just fighting out of their own end. This is a big set here, Ted.
Yeah, John Boy Maava did, I don't know if he catched it or not, but he did have two players on his outside and one player on his inside, but he just decided to go for the foot race there. And now Redcliffe have the ball, and they're going to try to create something out of pretty much nothing. Well, yeah, pretty much nothing. 90 metres away they were from the try line, and now just gaining momentum, gaining metres up the field, trying to start something.
Yeah, and there's two players that are renowned for that, and fairly consistent amongst this season, and both of them play for the Dolphins. It's Lord and Almatungi, so dangerous men to have on the field, and they do help them out of some tight spots at times. So we could see that take into effect shortly. Just in this last 8 minutes or so, the Dolphins probably looked for a clean slate in the second half. Just going for one more try. As it's going to be Justice Daly making his way through the line. Gets the ball away. Lachlan Cox picks it off though. And that'll be the first try as the Dolphins, they'll be happy with this start to the set. They start on the 40. Eagle Maikazi driving forward. Pumping the legs of the little second rower. And he's been very good this season for them as well. As that's a forward pass from Wells. Didn't look that bad out in live, but we'll have a look at the replay, and yeah, the Dolphins just giving away the ball there.
Yeah, very upsetting if you're a Dolphin supporter right now. That looked to me backwards as well, but just either the ref or the touchy saw that and thought something else and called it a forward pass, which I wouldn't agree with. But what am I to say? I'm not a referee.
Yeah, no, it was an interesting one for sure, but it was a little bit dodgy just looking at the replay, so maybe it was forward. The camera angle doesn't give us a great view. As John Boy Mayava brought down the 30. Fifth and last now. As the Panthers, they go to Raikamani for the kicking duties. He puts it across field down to Jackson Chapman. They've got to be a lot better on the kick chase here. They're no better than before as Chapman enters another foot race, but it's Shakti Unknown bringing him down. Shaman and Ollie getting the ankle tap to slow him. And that'll be the first on the 40. They've got to be way better than that. You'd think the Panthers, that was a shocker. As that's the second tackle. The Dolphins go out to the left. Now it goes to Buster Groove. Not many runs from him tonight as he gets over the top of one. Gets an offload away to Lord. Third tackle. As the Dolphins just making their way downfield. They're really mounting on this pressure. On this momentum. 30 metres out. They need another big run. It may go to Lord yet. And that would be the man I'd be targeting. Or maybe it's Almatungi instead. As he actually gets it away to Oshay Ole. And the halfback runs it forward. Fifth and last here. Just inside the 30 metres. As they go deep. Hugh Snow puts it up high. It's not a very long kick though. And it comes down with Logan Seymour. He can't get the ball away. And that'll be a handover on the last. Yeah,
that was one of the better sets from Redcliffe. Just pushing up as now.
Oh!
Daly with a line break. Oh, and a high tackle by Redcliffe if you want to describe that one.
Yeah, Lachlan Cox just coming across, making the tackle. Clipping him around the chin. And not needed there. It was a great run there from Justice Daly. As he somehow found his way through the middle of the field. Really unneeded contact. And well penalised there by the referee. So that's the first 3 minutes left in the first half. Penrith, they want a 12-point lead going into half-time. As Raikamani gets through the line, gives it to Daly. And then runs over one. So he just wanted the contact there, Justice Daly. As now they go Raikamani. Goes to Shackelford. That'll be the third tackle as the Penrith Panthers just creeping up. They go out to the left. It's going to be Lonnie Lawrence. As he's tackled. 17 metres out from the try line. They go to the left. It's going to be Stramanoli. He's got a long pass there. Shaq down known. Brought down by Jackson Chapman. He can't bring him into touch. He tried to do it, but Shakti too strong there as they go to the right. Now goes Stramanoli. Puts it up high. Who's going to be underneath it? It's going to be Rakamanu in the contest, but Craig Hustler comes down with it. Steps one, and he gets brought down by a few defenders as he tries to return the ball there, but a great take there from the centre.
Penrith going very close there. I've just got some food delivered, so I'm gonna have to go get that. Sorry, Will.
You're all good, mate. That's Sicko Balbroa. Brought down at the halfway line. Third tackle. Panthers going out to the right. Stays to pace. As now they go fourth tackle. Out to the right. You Snow. Now goes to Chris Lord. Lord looking through the line. Peeping through as he gets to the 20. The Dolphins, they got 15 seconds left on the clock and a half. This could be the opportunity as they go out to the left. It's going to be O'Shea Ole. And he holds onto the ball. Couldn't get it away. Good defense from the Panthers. And 18-12 will be the score at halftime. We'll see you very shortly for the second half.
I'm just waiting for Kiss Cam to come on me. It's not happening. Do you like it? Do you like it? The environment here, do you like the footy? Yes, we're on. Yeah, we're live.
Yeah,
you're not you when you're hungry.
This is an amazing
Sickos.
reception that we've received.
Hey SRL fans, want to support the league further? Join the Simulation Rugby League Patreon. Get exclusive access to additional content, early access to league releases and supporter-only giveaways and upgrades. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for every fan. When you become a Patreon, you're more than just a spectator. You're a crucial part of our team. Your support helps us keep delivering the high-quality matches and content that you love, and it ensures that we can keep the SRL experience growing for fans of all ages. It's super simple. Head to our Patreon page, pick the tier that's right for you, and you're in. Every bit of support helps us grow and makes the SRL an even better place for everyone. Now, back to the game. Welcome back to SRL TV, here for Monday night. And it is the first game of your night. 18-12, currently the score. Penrith Panthers pretty dominant over the Dolphins in that first half until the Dolphins started a bit of a fight back. In the first half, it really was everything going the Panthers' way. They had a majority of possession. They were completing well. They have obviously more points. So it's really been good for them. And perhaps their biggest feat has been able to contain Tyler Almatangi, who has run about probably an average over the last 5 weeks. 350 run meters, 400 run meters, something like that. So he has been an absolute freak, and they have been able to stop him. Only been about 50 at halftime as I say that he gets through the line with a good run. Ted, do we think that Almatangi is the key for this Dolphins attack in unlocking potentially a win tonight?
Yeah, I hope he has a bit of a better half this one. The first half he only ran about 56 meters, so hopefully this half he runs a bit over 100. But I was talking to the coaches, and the Dolphins coaches told him to hold on to the ball a bit more, have the key possession time, and then, yeah.
As Vivali and Gala, big run there.
Big run there by the Penrith Panthers. Yeah, Penrith coach just told him to keep the lead, but I've got some inside news that there is a debutant on the field, and I believe you know how to pronounce his name, Will.
Pretty easy one, this one. Kaya Foa don't have the same issues as last week, but Kaya Foa debuting in the right centre tonight, and he's been one of the hottest prospects in the mines. So up into first grade, he'll be well placed here at the Penrith Panthers. It's drawn by Mayava, cutting around some defenders, almost getting away from Almatangi. That's fifth and last now. The Panthers go out to the right. It's going to be Rakamanu. He can't get the kick away. Good tackle there from Yigal Mokazi. And that'll be a handover in the first half. Declan Connell. They will go for a big run here. In the first half, it was a big call from the Dolphins. Not big call. Lots of errors, shall we say. 8 errors in that first half, compared to about only 3 from the Panthers. So, really, like you said, it's about holding onto the ball. Having that many errors in the first half is going to kill your momentum. They've lost a lot of possession. They've lost a lot of time. They really need to get back. They had only about 40% possession that first half in a game that's been pretty even in terms of opportunity. So they need to really, really reel it back here. As Declan Connell playing it on the 30. As Oshaole puts the kick in down to the side of Vivali and Gawe. He steps around Speedman. Tries to go on the inside this time of Almatangi, but he can't get there. As that's really the first for the Panthers. As they go to the left. Now goes to Jackson Allison. He's brought down. Second tackle. Playing the ball out to the right. Rakamanu now goes to Kaya Foa. Stepping. Here's his first touch of the game. Kaya Foa. Good run there from the young centre. And the crowd erupts there with what their young debutant can do. So now they go. Leki Tua. Brought down. Fourth tackle. The Dolphins able to really put some pressure on here. So go Rakamanu. Spreads the ball to John Boy Mayava. He goes straight to the line. John Boy. He'll step around Tyler Almatangi. Brought down by Kieran Wells there. Fifth and last. As the Panthers, can they get an attacking kick in? They go to Stramananoli. He puts it nicely. He puts it on maybe a platter for someone. But no, Almatangi gets a one-handed catch. And out to the 20 they will go. Very happy to be taking that ball for the Dolphins. And that was a great kick, but just very well timed by Tyler Almatangi, getting him out of a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, Redcliffe given a 7-tackle set here. Going to start something as Connell goes through the line once again there. That's a big run by Connell there. And that looks to be only first tackle. So big chance here for Redcliffe to hopefully tie up this game.
Yes, that's going to be the second tackle. The Dolphins, they play the ball out to the right. It's going to be, oh, easy try. Hugh Snow just waltz on by. That is a great 4-pointer there for Hugh Snow. Have a look at this one again. The Dolphins. Straight past John Boy Mayava. Absolute bum in defense. And known slug, John Boy Mayava. That's not good there from the Panthers at all.
Yeah, Redcliffe will be happy about that one. Hugh Snow just getting the ball and just going straight through past the slug, John Boy Mayava. And Wells hopefully tying it up as he very easily does. And it's 18-all here in Penrith.
Yeah, as that's great stuff there. The Dolphins, well and truly in this game. They have been all night, but now 18-all. This is exactly where you want to start with your second half. 30 minutes to go. Still lots of footy to be played. The Penrith Panthers, they're not going to let go of this one easily. Neither will the Dolphins. They're both going to be fighting for what's at stake, so this will make for a very interesting next 30 minutes. As Shack Attack taking the first hit up there. They go out to the left. It's Declan Connell.
Redcliffe, Redcliffe just going to be pushing and pushing here. Trying to get even more points, hopefully to get the lead and to get my tip correct. So, yeah, hopefully the Redcliffe Dolphins go through. We've still got 30 minutes in the game, so they've got all the time in the world.
As John Boy Mayava, the slug, he's slippery. He is a slug, but he's a fast one. Call him Turbo as he pulls away here. And that is a great try there. Something for nothing from the captain. The Panthers are in the lead once more.
Yeah, well, as I was talking about my tip for Redcliffe there, John Boy Mayava goes and spoils it. There's still time, but great try there by John Boy Mayava. Just going through, as you said, making something out of nothing and turning into Turbo there.
Yeah, that is terrific stuff. As John Boy will be very happy to return points after he lets them in. And difficult kick here for John Boy, knowing his form. He wasn't given as much flack as he should have about it, but I will make sure to do that for just about every kick tonight. As John Boy puts that one over easily. 24-18 is the score. And the Panthers with a good lead now. Once more. It's very, very difficult stuff out there tonight. Not much separating this team. Dolphins yet to be in the lead. But I just think that they are inching closer and closer to just being hit for hit, both teams at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking like that to start off this second half. As we saw Redcliffe go under, and then Penrith did. I won't be surprised if it will be Redcliffe next, but we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, just see what will happen, I guess.
Yes, we will. It's going to be Lonnie Lawrence taking the run. And that goes Jackson Allison breaking the tackle of Shack Attack. He gets the ball back on the inside. It's Kieran Wells, though. And that's not who the intended recipient was. As the Dolphins now, with a bit of danger. They go Lachlan Cox. His second tackle. The Dolphins out to the left. It's going to be Hugh Snow. Cooper Speedman, heel step. Tries to go on the inside, but Mayava brings him down. Third tackle is the Dolphins, then knocking on the door. They go out to the right. It will be a long pass out to Hugh Snow. He's caught flat-footed. Kaliolani, Mahana Ola bringing him down. Fourth tackle now. They go to the left now. It will be Yigal Maikazi. He drives forward. Brought down 5 out. As they've got options. They've got great playmakers. Can they execute? Hugh Snow along the ground. It sits off Matangi. And the Dolphins are over. Like I said, hit for hit. And both teams just putting on a display tonight.
Yeah, for sure. As you said, hit for hit. But also, as you said earlier, will Tyler Almatangi be able to push, will be able to be better than what he was in the first half? And indeed, he's scored a try to hopefully tie up the game. And I believe he has been better than his first half self.
I think he has stood up in this second half. And great kick as well from Hugh Snow, who just in that first half got caught a couple times flat-footed. Even the outset he did, but he's just done a really good job of that kick there. It was a danger kick, but it was well placed, perfect, just floated into the hand of Almatangi. Didn't have to do much there at all. As 24-all is the score here. 54 minutes into the game. As the Panthers fans, they grow a little bit angsty now after what was a very comfortable shed time at halftime. And
yeah, Panthers getting ready to kick off, a bit shaky here in Penrith, but it is 24-all, which if I was on the field, I'd just think of it as it is 0-0 and just keep pushing forward and trying to find the line.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to remember, in this last period of 20, some big changes coming to this forward pack. Stace Pace, he'll be back. Snicko Balbroa, he'll be back. Chris Lord, he'll be playing in that last stint at lock in the last 15 or so. So this really could be setting up for a big attacking push in this final lot of 20 for the Dolphins. The Panthers, they'll have a good few players coming on, but it will not be of the same caliber as that forward pack. So it really could be where the game's decided tonight, as it's going to be the fifth and last. The Dolphins up to play the ball. So go out to the right. Wells puts it O'Shea Ole. Over the top, it's going to be brought down by Shaq the Unknown. He brings it down to earth level. He steps around one, brought down by Lachlan Cox. As that'll be the first. Now they go. Lonnie Lawrence. Driving forward there. Second tackle is the Panthers on the 40. They go out to the left. Jackson Allison puts it down to Shaq the Unknown. He gets very close to the sideline, and he'll be taken into touch, in fact. Jackson Chapman, great tackle there. And the Panthers just a bit too eager on the third tackle.
Yeah, Redcliffe is showing good signs here. Penrith just trying to get a bit experimental, just trying to find their edges and go through the line. But the Dolphins read that well, just pushing him into touch and getting the ball here beyond halfway.
Yes, that's going to be Chapman brought down past the 40. There they go. Lachlan Cox driving forward. Third tackle now, as here come the Dolphins there. Right back in attack here, as Lord pushes forward. Fourth, as Wells goes out to the left. It's going to be Shack Attack. Alright, so that'll be the fifth and last. The Panthers. Will they be able to answer the questions that the Dolphins are asking? They go high. It's going to be a tap back. Tyler Matangi. Oh, he may be in. No, he put it in his back. All he had to do was put the ball down, but Shaq the Unknown rushing up on him. And a handover. That is a huge play there from Shaq the Unknown to stop a certain try.
Yeah, pretty good defense there by Penrith. Well, great defense if you turned 6 points back to 0. He was over the line and just got flipped over onto his back by Shaq the Unknown. And then now Penrith have it here around 28 metres out.
And the subs coming on shortly for these teams. For Penrith, it will be Henrik Lind and Roriri Kamene back on in the front row in a moment, as we just see the subs coming off now. They go, sure, good ball, offload there, Shremananoli. And they have completed their subs now. So 5th and last. The Panthers, they go Raika Manu over wide down to the wing of Jackson Chapman as he's brought down. The subs for the Dolphins, it will be, like I said, Stace DePace and Snicker Balbroa coming on to make an impact. And this, they very well could just roll over straight over the top of these forwards here from Penrith. We will see what happens as it goes. Declan Connell goes out to Stace DePace. He goes straight through a gap. He's back on the field. Connell's put him through a gap. Connell now going for a run back on the inside. It was beautiful ball playing from Stace DePace. As that's the third play. They go out to the right. Now goes to O'Shea Ole. He pushes forward as he's brought down. 4th tackle, playing the ball. Got up quickly. Now going left. Hugh Snow goes to Maikazi. Eagle Maikazi. 5th and last. The Dolphins. Out to the right. It goes to Hugh Snow. He puts it on the ground. Oh, well taken. Almatangi steps, scores. I've seen this one before. And the Dolphins are in the lead for the first time tonight.
Yeah, great try there by Tyler Almatangi. Great grubber there. I believe it was Hugh Snow putting Almatangi in, and then steps Lawrence it was to score the try, 2nd in a row, and gets them the lead 62 minutes in with 18 minutes to go.
Yeah, and a kick here, very important. He hasn't got it yet, but I mean, I've got confidence in him. And he puts that one straight over, 24-30. As the Panthers, they'll just be wondering what they can do here to get the advantage. I think their ruck speed will be an advantage here, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough to overcome the strength of the forward pack of the Dolphins at the moment.
Yeah, I agree with you there. The forward pack, they'll be going hard. Sorry, I wasn't really listening, but yeah, sorry, just completely
no, that's okay.
mind blank right now.
As it's going to be the Dolphins spreading the ball. As well, Ole now goes to Hugh Snow. Ball down just past the 40. 3rd tackle. They go to the right now. Goes to O'Shea Ole. Goes to Lachlan Cox. He'll play the ball just past the halfway. Is that be the 4th? Down to left. Declan Connell gets the ball away. Yigo Maikazi put into space. Great play there. As Hugh Snow, he peels away. The Dolphins maybe in for another no. Run down there by Roriri Kamene. And had he not been there, it's a certain try. As they go to the right. Now O'Shea Ole puts it on the ground. Cox will score. A cheeky grabber kick. And Lachlan Cox just goes straight through the hole. The Dolphins in for another one.
Yeah, Lachlan Cox with a great try there. These grubbers are really killing Penrith, honestly. And Redcliffe are just running away with it in this second half, playing much better football, in my opinion, than the Penrith Panthers. We've still got a little bit to go in this match, and just have to see if Penrith have any words or comebacks for Redcliffe.
Yeah, let's see what Penrith have to say about this last 15 minutes. Could be a... Well, there will be a few changes. Sinclair will be coming off. Jackson Allison back on at lock. Of course, Chris Lord will be coming back on as well for the Dolphins. So 12 points in at 15 minutes. It's doable, and Penrith, they have shown that they've been able to do it tonight so far. Just whether they can do it at this stage of the game, fatigue setting in. A lot of confidence from the Dolphins side of the field. It'll be a tough ask, but we will see that they need a win here, the Panthers, to secure their spot. Well, not to secure to keep a spot open for them in the finals. So it's an important game here for them. So they really need to win. The Dolphins, same thing. They're gunning for possibly a minor premiership if I believe they can still get that. I may be wrong. No, they can still get that if both Manly and Melbourne go down. So they're also in a big race here tonight, as shall we say. Yiel Maikazi going out to the right. It's going to be Snicker Balbroa. Gets an offload away. Oh, it's picked off by Mayava as he quickly plays the ball. They go out to the right. It's Jackson and Allison. He fends off one, and this could be exactly the moment that the Panthers wanted, the moment that they needed as they go to the left. Now it's going to be Lonnie Lawrence. Brought down. Third tackle. They go out to the left. Goes to... forward pass there. And they definitely didn't need that. Oh, that one looked forward as well, though. But,
the reffing is a bit questionable here. Not putting anything on the refs because they do an awesome job of what they do, but one forward pass leads to the look of another forward pass. But yeah, Redcliffe have it now here, and Penrith will just will need to start going a bit more experimental when they have the ball, and need to put more shots. We'll try to put more shots on when Redcliffe had the ball, unlike that.
yeah, absolutely. Is Lord brought down. Close to the 20 now. They play the ball. Go out to the right. It's going to be an error on the last. And that's not what they needed. As Mayala brought down. Sorry, you go, mate.
Yeah, sorry. Not what they needed indeed. Just knocking it on the last before they could put a kick in. Just inviting Penrith to get set, have a little break and try to keep going here. They only have 11 minutes. That's all they need to think about. Only 11 minutes. Just put all your work into this next 11 minutes and try to come up with something.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be inside ball there to Mayava. Unable to really get anywhere as he's brought down slowly by Kieran Wells. It's fifth and last. The Panthers, they go deep. It's going to be an awkward kick from Schmantnolly off the side of the boot. Doesn't get what they needed at all as Speedman comes down with it. He gets around one. Brought down by Mayava out the back. And that's going to be the first 10 minutes left. The Panthers haven't even looked close to scoring. So that's not good signs as Hugo Maikazi taking a run up. Maybe the second tackle. Now they go Kieran Wells. Driven back.
Yeah, as you said, Penrith not looking like they're going to score. They just need to put everything into it, and Redcliffe are just showing that they've got a fair bit of energy left in the tank, that they will still be able to push their way through the Penrith line if they need to.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do. They need a big run here from Shakhtar Known. He gets around one. He gets around two. Almatangi left in the distance, but Ole runs him down. And the halfback chasing down the winger. You don't see that very often. But Shakhtar Known just not having quite the speed to get him away there. As Raika Manu tries to shape up. Can't get through the gap though as Yigo Maikazi slides across. That's only the second as the Panthers. They really need points here, and they will do anything they need to do to get them. As now goes Mahana Olu back on the inside. That's the third tackle. What can John Boy do? Out to the left, it's going to be Ruwiri Kamene. Brought down the 20. Fourth tackle. They need another big run. As they go out to the right, it's going to be Jackson Allison. He fends off one. Allison, can he get to the line? He can get the ball back to the hooker, but he will be driven back 10 metres out now. Mayave, he'll be out for the last plays. He's going to be the acting half. They go out to the left. It goes to Raika Manu. Manu can't do much on the last, and that'll be a hand over there, and you think that the Dolphins will wind down the clock just enough for that to be game.
Yeah, that was really the wrong choice, deciding to run it on the last play. I know that Mayava wasn't in it and wasn't able to be in it as he was playing dummy, but they still could have tried something without him. But Redcliffe, now as he said, going to try to run the clock down, and are just going to try to push through Penrith and make them more tired than they already are.
Yeah, it's the Dolphins just pushing forward here. And that's a great run there from Tyler Almatangi. That's the fourth tackle, playing the ball. Out to the left, it's going to be the Lord. Questionable pass there as Stace to Pace brought down. Fifth and last. As the Dolphins stand to play it. Out to the left. Hugh Snow. Puts it over the top to Vivali and Gawa. And that'll be the first. It's the Panthers. Got to the left, and I'm very happy with the scoreline the way it is at the moment. So it's got no requirement to change because that's my tip done. So I'm sure. Did you take 9-18 Dolphins as well?
No, I got 1-8.
Ah, so you want another try from Penrith?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the third. They go out to the right. Now it's Rakamanu. Inside ball, Jackson Allison. It's the fourth tackle. They go. Henrik Lind. Brought down. Fifth and last. As the Panthers. They go out to the right. It's going to be Rakamanu. Over the top now. Logan Seymour. What can he do? As he steps two, splits the defenders, gets away. No, goose step slows him down. But a good run there from Logan Seymour. Fatigued and late in the game, but still more than happy to try and sneak past John Boy Maiaves. That's the second tackle. The Dolphins just taking their time with these play the balls. As Lord gets it. That'll be the third. Now they go to the left. It's going to be Yigo Maikazi. That's the fourth tackle. Out to the right. Snow. Almatangi. As that's the fifth and last. And the Dolphins go to the left. Oshaole puts a kick in down to the corner. Goes down to Vavaliangawa. And on the return, he can't do much. Brought down by Speedman. About a minute and a half left. One set here for the Panthers. As they go down the short side, Rakamanu unable to do much. The crowd here for the Dolphins cheering very hard as they know they've brought this home. And all but secured a top 4 spot. That's the third tackle. Going out to the left. Leki Tua. Fourth is they're just fatiguing here. Sorry, you go, Ted.
Yeah, people say, thank you, but people say defense is key. Defense wins the premierships. And that defensive set by Redcliffe was one of the best sets. Well, it's one of the best defending sets I have ever seen. And that's just super impressive. I know the Penrith team are tired and fatigued, but that was super impressive.
Yeah, absolutely is. It's going to be Almatangi on the last play of the game. He'll break it open. He'll ruin my bet. No! Oh, no, he won't actually. No, it's fine. Never mind. But that is Almatangi. Brilliance from the Dolphins. Just to rub it in a little bit. He wanted one more try for the night to make it a hat-trick. And what an incredible player he has been in this second half tonight. That is great stuff.
You mean to rub it into Penrith or to rub it into me? I tipped 1-8, and they've just, if Kieran Wells makes this, they have just won by 18, I believe it is. Yeah.
And there you go, straight over the black dot for Kieran Wells. 24-42 is the score tonight. What an effort from the Dolphins here at Pepper Stadium. They've been great. That second half comeback, unreal. Really good stuff from the Penrith Panthers. They really stayed in the fight for most of this game. The scoreline just doesn't show what quality side they were tonight, but just couldn't hack it for the whole 80 minutes. We look at some of the stats here. 4 tries for Penrith. 7 tries for the Dolphins. Almatangi getting a hat-trick there. Very similar in possession. Dolphins actually end up with more balls, so that says a lot because they had about 40% in that first half. Only made 2 errors in that second half. And very similar in tackles, missed tackles and line breaks. So good stuff there from both teams tonight as we move on to individual stats. And John Boy Maiava, he was great tonight. 327 run meters, 8 line breaks and a try. He was in a lot of things tonight, so he was good. Valiangawa, similar thing goes for him. Jackson Allison, I thought was solid through the middle. Lonnie Lawrence in that left second row, but a lot of players that should be making over 100 here, just not quite able to do that. Namely, Lachlan Sinclair at lock. Needed a lot more performance from him there. And Leki Tua, quite a quiet night apart from that try from him. So not much going on for the Panthers here. For the Dolphins, it's Kieran Wells at hooker with the most run meters, of course, with the try assist. Almatangi, 196 run meters, 6 line breaks, and 3 tries. He only had just under 50 at halftime, so that's a huge second half for Almatangi. Lord, 179 run meters, 3 tackle breaks, 5 line breaks, as well as 28 tackles. That's another great game from him. Chapman, Maikazi, Snow was excellent, I thought. Hugh Snow. And Declan Connell in that short stint, 145 run meters, 3 line breaks. That's great stuff from him. Who was your standout tonight for the Dolphins?
Yeah, Kieran Wells, big standout there. But my main standout, Tyler Almatangi, 56 running meters in the first half. So that second half, he ran for 140 meters, scored 3 tries, and just gave the Dolphins what they needed, what they were missing in the first half.
Absolutely, he was phenomenal tonight, and he really was the difference, especially that last try at the end. That is just a little bit of freakishness, perhaps a little bit of tomfoolery, but that is just great stuff from Almatangi as we have seen him in the last few weeks. But that is all we have time for tonight. Thank you for watching. Make sure you tune in because we've got 2 more games, and they're going to be absolute crackers. I've been your Commissioner Wilkay, joined by Ted McDonald. It's been a pleasure having you. Make sure you stay tuned for more SRL action.